It is Corey McPherson on the pole in the Sands Transmission 60. Outside of the Tarentum Tear is Tommy, who left us way too soon, but left a great impression on the sport. And tonight we run in his memory the Precise Racing Rush Pro Late Models, one of the biggest races for them this year, probably the one that has the most prestige. So they're going to go 4 wide coming off at turn number 4. They appreciate you being here tonight, and I know you appreciate the job they do. And let's give them a great send-off here. Get on your feet and say thank you. And let us remember the great Jook George tonight for all that he did in helping to betterment of motorsports. The Precise Racing Rush Pro Late Models, the Jook George Classic. Now we'll form them back in 2 wide. We'll go around one more lap before we go green for 25. McPherson and Tommy Schoenhofer. And here they come. Good start. The green is out. McPherson leads, Schoenhofer second, then Ben Police, Jason Ryder, Daryl Charlier, and Cal Lucon into turn 3 and lap number 1. Corey McPherson, your leader in the Stands Transmissions. AutoZone 60. Ben Police in the 14, trying to take second away from Tommy Schoenhofer. Schoenhofer still second, Police is third. Jason Ryder fourth, and now Daryl Charlier passing him. Charlier to fourth, and the Breitler Manufacturing and Trucking number 88. Ben Police continues to work the low side with Tommy Schoenhofer able to hold on to second. The race for 5th now. Cal Lucon trying to dive underneath Jason Ryder in the Yingling 76. The R&R Commercial Properties car edging ahead of Ryder for 5th into turn number 1. Ryder back on the outside of Cow into turn number 3, and the race for second here in turn 4. Ben Police now into the second spot. The Producer Supply Yost Drilling Baramati water hauling car up into second. Charlier is 4th and not far behind second and third. Then Lucon and Ryder, Moats, Kolosar, Lamb, and DeBecco all running together in the middle of the field. And they're coming off at turn 4 now. Corey McPherson lapping Jeff Haynes in the 27J. Ben Police will lap him as well. No lap traffic between first and second. Daryl Charlier now is caught up to Tommy Schoenhofer, the third place cars. They head into turn 1. Lucon 5th, Ryder 6th, then Moats, Kolosar, and Lamb all together down the backstretch. That trio into turn number 3. And Ben Police is catching up to Corey McPherson. Police in the 14 is making ground on the race leader. Here they come to turn 4. He is closing in a hurry now. Pearson's car looks like it's getting a little loose coming off. 8 laps down, Ben Police within a car length. Down the back stretch, Laura Pasterak pitting in car 84. Into turn number 4. Ben Police dives underneath Corey McPherson. Caution is out. We got a car wrecked up in turns 1 and 2. That's Jeff Haynes. He's been all over the place out there in the new car dirt racer here in Western PA. A late start, but it's a good start. The green is out. Oh, the Midway Missile has come to life. Look at him go. Daryl Charlier down the back straightaway. The Beitler Warehouse and Trucking. Napa Burgettstown 88 is your new leader, or is he? Corey McPherson tries to get him back. Police third, Schernhofer fourth, Luke on fifth, and it's Ryder, DeBecco, Moats, Hochraver. Justin Lamb with a problem in the 93 X car, slowing on the backstretch. We got a caution. Green light is still on, so I'm not sure what the deal is. The green light is still on, but obviously the cars have slowed down. Our flagman doesn't know that the green light. Ready to go. Green is out. 15 laps to the finish. 15 laps to go. Daryl Charlier right there. He is where he took the lead off the second turn down the back straightaway, and he's just as fast again on this restart. Ben Police trying to work Corey McPherson for second in turn one. Caution is out again. We've got a problem on the front straightaway here. Russ Colasar in the 27 and the 9R of Mike Reft end up turned around on the front straightaway, and the cautions are breeding cautions. The 27. Oh, Kyle Lucan dives low, but the front row didn't go. Back underway. Tommy Schernhofer coming back up in there. He's up to fourth, challenging Police for third. Charlier leads. McPherson runs second. Cal Lucan now to the inside of Schernhofer for fourth. Josh Hochraver, who started 16th, tried to take seventh away from from Jason Ryder, make that sixth away as they race off of four. He'll make the pass. So Hochraver picking him up and putting him down. We're past halfway, 13 down, 12 to go. Ben Police has moved in front of Corey McPherson for second. Ten laps to go on the Jook George Classic. Jeff Haynes in the 27 going to make an adventure for Daryl Charlier into turn three. He made it. Second is still Police. McPherson third. Schernhofer fourth. Luke on fifth. Hochraver runs sixth. Laura Pastorak fitting in the 84 car in the backstretch. And now your second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth place cars have got to try to lap Jeff Haynes. Not easy to do. He slides right up in front of Ben Police. Police around him. McPherson around him. Schernhofer around him. Lucon clears him. Josh Hochraver gets by as well. Your leader is off the pace. Daryl Charlier is off the pace. He was slowing down going into turn one. Now he's going again. He slowed down a bunch coming down at McPherson. There's something on the racetrack. It looks like guys are sliding everywhere. Oh, somebody put some liquid down or what, but Charlier was off the pace bad down the front straightaway the last lap. McPherson slid into the wall in the 60 car. But they're all going green again. Less than 5, and now we got a problem on the front stretch. DeBecco in the F1, flames under the hood. Jeff Haynes in the 27 caught up as well. 5 laps are down there, the hood and everywhere. I don't know if somebody was putting something down on the racetrack or what, but about 2 laps ago, Daryl Charlier came down the front straightaway, and he slowed down a ton going into 1, and then he got back on the gas, and the same lap, or lap later, Corey McPherson went into 1, looked like he hit something and slid up into the wall, but he lost several spots in the process. We've got 5 laps to go. Nico DeBecco, the points leader, coming into tonight. All-Star sprints up at Mercer tonight. Dale Blaney, the victor there. And the Buccos lead 8-2 in the 5th inning in Milwaukee. Nachos and fries and cheese sticks, Pepsi-Cola products and more. Looks like we got a little lightning going on the back straightaway, or the back straightaway side of the racetrack. Somewhere this is a super late model motor that can be, some of them, more than $40,000. Bit ahead of everybody else in this race. Will that remain for 5 laps to go? Who knows? Schernhofer gets a better restart this time. The 8 has had terrible restarts. He got a little better one this time. And he'll thunder down the backstretch, trying to squeeze between Ben Police and the wall. Into 3. Hochraver to the outside of Lucon. Lucon will hold him off for 4th right now. Josh dives underneath Cowles. They head into turn number 1. Daryl Charlier, the Whitler Warehousing and Trucking. And Napa Burgettstown, Two Brothers Motorsports 88 is 3 laps away from $1,010. Tommy Schernhofer trying to track him down. Got back a bit, but has raced his way back to 2nd in the Leo Phillips Racing. P2 contracting, Tomites towing, Woody's towing number 8. Ben Police 3rd. Hochraver now from 16th has moved the DNC Auto Body car to 4th. Cal Lucon is 5th. Corey McPherson 6th. Lucon and Hochraver racing into turn number 3 for 4th and 5th. McPherson and Ryder having a battle right behind them, and then Russ Colasar, who pitted earlier. White flag, the final lap of the Jook George Classic. Off of turn 4, Jook George was from Midway, lived in Midway, and the Midway Missile, Daryl Charlier, has won the Jook George Classic over Tommy Schernhofer, Ben Police, Cal Lucon, and Josh Hochraver. It's sounds like a tea kettle. The Beitler Warehousing and Distribution, Trucking, Donaldson Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Burgettstown, McDonald, Weirton, Leadus Motorsports, Two Brothers Motorsports, 88. He switched his number to 88 this year in honor of his dad, Dale, and his grandfather, Tub, who both ran 88 cars. Daryl's were number 12 in the past. Jook's widow, Patty, and the gang, his kids down here, Jook George family. How about a nice hand for the Midway Missile, the winner of the Jook George Classic, Daryl Charlier. Good to talk with you again. It's been a while.
It has been a while. I'm glad I can make it out tonight, though, for sure. Grew up knowing Jook, and always wanted to win this race for the family. I think I've won the week of it in the modifieds, but never in the semi-lates. Grew up with young Jookie and the whole family there, and this just means a lot to bring this back to Midway.
I was going to say, the Midway Missile wins the Jook George from Midway. It doesn't get better than that.
Doesn't get better than that. So.
What a car you had.
Oh, this car's been phenomenal the past couple of weeks. We just make little adjustments here and there every week, and the track just happened to be right for my driving style, and we hit the setup dead nuts, and it's been fast.
You were fourth on that restart. I think it was lap 11, and it didn't take you long to get the lead. You went into 1 and 2, and I didn't see your eyes, but I'm sure they opened up.
Well, I knew I was fast in 1 and 2. I was unsure about 3 and 4. When I was running fourth, I was having trouble staying with the guys through the corner. But when I seen that wall open up and I had enough room to put a car in there, I knew I was going for it. It was then and never. So once I got to the lead, I just tried to stick it down on the bottom and try to make them pass me. So if there was anybody there, force them to pass me, and I was worried about 1 and 2. I was all right there.
People you need to thank.
I definitely need to thank W.J. Beitler, Cletus Motorsports, Knuckleheads, Napa, Bud's Place, Two Brothers Motorsports, Tri-State Motorsports, a lot of family and friends. 4 weeks ago when we totaled the other car, I had a lot of family and friends come and say, let's get this car back out there, and donated some stuff. And even the Greeks donated stuff to get the car back on the track. So everybody, the whole family, got to thank them all.
Good story. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Daryl Charlier, the Midway Missile, the winner of the Jook George Classic. Yeah. Daryl said he grew up with Jook's son, Jookie. I'll bring the Georges in to get their with Patty George. Patty, let me ask you a question. Do you cheer harder when a guy from Midway's leading the Jook George class?
You got it, and the man upstairs would be so proud to finally bring one back to Midway.
Great race. Good to see you and the family.
Thank you so much. We wouldn't miss it for anything.